Okay. Hey YouTube. Um, we're not doing a stream starting soon thingy because consider this part of my last stream. The internet kind of just decided to go out on me. Internet just kind of decided to go out on me. So, yeah, we're considering this part of the request. And I think I missed dialogue because it did that. Oh my god. I need to pull up a video on this because I definitely missed some dialogue there. Natlan R Conquest Act 1. Full walkthrough. There we go. Get the gameplay audio. Okay, let's find out where I was. We're like here. We're about here.
Some sort of purification? They did it for their aid.
Alright, we're like here. We just got out of the dialogue, I remember that.
Cleansed Devalin's tears, didn't you?
Oh, here we go.
You had that ability. Seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Okay, let's see this.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Devalin's tears, didn't you?
That's right.
That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
I didn't want to spoil the mood earlier, but when I was purifying the abyssal power within Atea, I could sense something. Remnants of that power have existed within her body for years, corroding it from the inside. I did my best to cleanse that power just now, but it's already deeply ingrained within her internal organs. Deeply ingrained within her internal organs, leaving her as fragile as a dried leaf in the wind.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
I don't think she was going to the hot springs because she was recovering, but because she realized her condition had taken a decisive turn for the worse. I'm just not sure if I should tell Mualani. Okay. When I decide to pause it, it takes a while. When I don't, it skips by.
Traveler! Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open. Let's head back for now.
With doubt still lingering in your heart, you return to the inn to rest until the next morning until it's time for the hot spring party. That's where we are, right? Take part in the hot spring party? Wait. But then where am I at? Gameplay. Go back to the inn and sleep. Unless it brought me all the way back here. Oh, it probably did. Shoot. Yeah, it did. Dude. Oh my god, I have to redo all this.
It's the abyss. Come with me.
Yeah, we did all this. We did all this.
I'll be right there. Couldn't have said it better, Mike.
Pick the same dialogue options I picked before. So there was no point in even looking up a video. Oh my god. Oh my god, can I... Let's get this back up. Can I heal? Oh, I'm in combat. That's right. Just like so confused for a second. I was like, my internet didn't go out again, did it? Dude.
No, they are the abyss.
Just don't combat. Okay, we'll heal our Likino after this. They are the abyss.
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Oh god!
Check this out.
Dude, it sucks fighting here. What was that? What was that little guy?
Off we go. Faster. Amazing. We've cleared out most of the monsters.
Right.
Looks like we're still.
Get through
Let's
this again.
ask Amina.
Need
Need a surfboard? Carving waves.
That's right, because it's kind of in like a domain thing right now. So
Oh, it's you.
reset all our progress.
Prepared for
Where'd they come from? This
the east side. An abyssal.
a kind of gauge created by the abyss. One that the only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise,
Exactly.
all right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I?
Of course. We can't just on behalf of the.
Let's go. There's no.
There was so much. Why'd my internet have to go out at like the worst time? It's always at the worst time that it goes out. Never pick a good time.
Let's ride. Lualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right.
Playing combat?
Let's get rid
Yeah, I read this.
of this thing. Need a surfboard? Ha! Ho! Ch- Ka!
What does that mean on my screen there?
Off we go. Faster.
Does that mean anything when that pops up?
Need a surfboard? May I?
Am I supposed to be like using my skill when that pops up or something?
Let's ride.
Da-da-da.
Carving waves.
There we go. Can I not? There we go. Stupid. Why do I get the corrosion effect when I'm literally in an ultimate animation?
Let her rip. The show begins.
Give up.
I don't see any more.
Do these attack?
Yeah,
Skip,
it makes
skip,
sense.
skip,
Come on,
skip,
we should head back.
skip. If you guys want to see this, go back to my last stream. Kind of like
Is there
towards the
something
end.
over there?
You're right. Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
Oh, there we go.
What? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so...
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up! Right here!
My Kachina is not ready for fights yet. Jeez.
Amazing! Oh, brilliant!
Nope.
Off we go! Amazing! The show be-
The show begins.
Let's ride.
There's been a
Ataya,
decent amount of
you told
drawbacks
us
to Mondstadt in this
I was
quest, which I
Let's
like.
stop talking for now.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone?
Ataya took care of it. All right. Wait, no.
Come on, it feels wrong skipping an Archon quest, but
And you,
we've
forget
already
about-
heard all this, so.
The impurities in the element.
What?
The anguish. I also came across.
Ataya! Ataya! Wait, what do you mean?
Shoo.
What is this? Some sort of...
How can that be? I never knew that would.
Ataya! Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyss. You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some
Oh,
rest.
here we go. Now we're
We'll
getting back
celebrate
to where we
Ataya's
were.
And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Dude, if my internet waited like 5 more seconds
Got any
to
other
go out, I
superpowers I should
wouldn't
know
have had to
about?
redo all this.
But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Just
almost
a
forgot you
space
had
bar
that
for my elbow.
ability. You used it back in my... That
Boom,
was some
boom,
quick...
boom, boom, boom. Evidence of the power of existing.
Abyssal power still exists.
We think Auntie Ataya. She can never.
I just heard all this on YouTube because I thought it skipped over it.
Hello?
And here we go. It's no longer in your hurry, return to the inn. Yep. Let's go to the party. Party time. Love this place.
Carving waves.
This is what I waited 4 years for. Highly anticipating this nation, and it has not failed to has not failed to disappoint me. It has not failed to reach my expectations. I love it. It has not disappointed me, let me word it that way.
Not interested in
Look at
hanging
that
out
person
with
breaking it
idiots?
down right now.
Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high?
Oh, I've got off.
None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you?
Man, I'm just not saying anything.
I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use. Hey, kid!
Who? Me?
Shout out Hey Kid
Yes,
to a
you-
group of people, and
come on.
Mulani's the only one that was like,
Let's
huh?
go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
All right, sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
No comment.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave, and because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
Oh.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me?
Is it?
A
I was planning on
talisman
meeting
I've carried with
but
me
with
my whole
Archon
life.
anyways.
It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No use spending what little time I have left being sad.
Is the end of Act 1?
Traveler, a
I
tail!
can't tell.
Ulani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me?
Everyone has a great time amid the festive atmosphere. When it comes time to go, Atea says goodbye with a smile. When she reaches your group, she pats Milani on the shoulder lightly.
Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
That's the end of Act 1. Act 2. I love how they released the acts. Blessings of time. Offer the pyro sigils you obtain. Oh, cool, we unlocked that. Wait until 2 days later. So, where's that at? Is that right there? Oh, I can just teleport here. Oh, this is the totem pole. Can't believe I agreed to switch for the night shifts with that kid. What a mess. Yeah, and then we got the Tribal Chronicles. Okay. And then the Tribe Reputation. Yeah. Tribal Chronicles are something we'll save for a later time, though. I'm not gonna do those, because these are like story quest. Like the character story quest, I'm pretty sure. Where's the thing I unlocked? It said I could put my pyro sigils there. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this. Okay, yeah. No need to tell me. I know what this is. Alright, cool. And we got the little blacksmith here. Where's Catherine at? Oh, she's here.
Off we go.
Go up. Knew I could get there from here. Definitely knew that. I wasn't just guessing. I know my way around this place. Let me get the teleport over here. Oh, I'm gonna start that quest by talking to Catherine, aren't I? Ad Astra Abyssalis. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild and to Natlan. It's about the commissions here. Please wait a moment. Once you've registered, you'll be able to accept commissions here. Natlan is a land full of challenge and opportunity, filled with powerful foes and unexplored ruins. But be bold and confident, and you'll be able to seize these opportunities and accomplish great things. Ad Astra Abyssalis, adventurer. Forge onward to reach the stars and conquer the abyss. Oh, that was the whole thing.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Yeah, I'll claim these. Dispatch again. What do these look like? Okay.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Yeah. Be taking that. And I unlock the Natlan commissions. Random. I feel like doing the Natlan commissions tomorrow or something. I'll just swap it back. I also do want to get rid of these really quick. Got my opera. What? What else is new in here? Lagging my opera. God. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll do this later. Just get rid of the little notifications in here. There's gonna be a lot of these, isn't there? Oh my god, it's freezing up my game. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now we'll just... Love this song. Can I just skip this? Come on. This thing takes too long. They need to, like... They need to update this. Take a walk around the people of the springs. Should probably be getting the teleports too, actually. Ooh, I should have maybe explored a little bit more before before skipping ahead, but yeah, we're fine. We're good, we're good.
Right here. Right here.
Does want me to go? Oh.
Carving waves. Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation.
It has, honestly. I
Kaholosaurs are so nice and so fun to
feel like I'm
play
gonna go
with.
back to Fontaine
Their
after this.
bellies
Feels
are
like
super
an event
bouncy.
or something. Doesn't really feel like we're in a
Snacks
new
were
nation.
so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs. So, not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch.
Little dance.
Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah?
Oh, it's this girl.
What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Oh. She's getting
Don't
resurrected.
worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Yeah, I know. I knew it wasn't gonna be like dark. I honestly expected that. I knew someone was gonna be like, oh yeah, no, she died, but I was expecting it to be kind of like a sadder thing, right? But no, with the music in the background, so I was like, oh no, it's fine.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
Alright, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Kachina died.
You said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance,
Oh, yeah,
it certainly
definitely.
seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know about that, right?
During the age of Conria?
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe?
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
In our nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. People of Natlan live in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it will take for this war to end?
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
Oh, my friend's texting me. Yeah, you make me want to contribute.
Be my guest. Heroes are always welcome in Natlan. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Back to Blackstone under a Whitestone. Oh yeah. Hit that. Let's go back to the stadium. This guy's breaking it down.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
He's the only one that fell in battle, of course.
Of course.
No,
No one's gonna miss out on the chance to
mimicking
welcome our
me.
heroes back
I just
from
said of
battle.
course.
It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone alright?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
I could have done better.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Ooh. My friend's also doing the quest. He's on Natlan right now. I gotta put down my phone for this. I'm not texting him back right now. I'm waiting for this. I'm getting goosebumps, dude. Also, this would have been better as like an actual cutscene. Oh, it's those two. She gonna emerge from the flames?
I could
Is
not
it?
find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What?
Oh, what?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Oh, Kachina.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey!
It meets the eye.
The fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the
Oh my god,
Wire
these guys need to
recognize someone
shut
like
up.
her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
Dude, can I push these guys into the fire?
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at
Like,
fault?
the guy's on the edge right there,
A
just...
girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Dude, I'm just saying the statue didn't give me pyro. Something's up here.
If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Power Archon seems to be deep in thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
know. She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Really asking us.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Yeah.
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
Oh, so there's something going on
Kachina
in
won't
there
be able to come back?
that's stopping it from working.
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
Are we going into the Night Kingdom?
How long will that take?
Do I have to die to get in there or something?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity, at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
Promise she would have the chance to learn from me.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Got it. Knew we were going in there.
Isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Also, where's Captain? Where's the captain
Only
coming in?
consciousness can enter.
Capitano.
But there
Whatever
is
you
a
say
way
his
to
name.
go there in person. However,
Cappuccino.
know that the
Where's
Night Kingdom
Cappuccino?
will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Won't be a problem.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Oh, that's what she was
It
using in the
originally
trailer, wasn't
used
it?
as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
It was for the Traveler in Paimon.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated, but it looks like we're really making a name for ourselves.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle.
Mhm.
But our reputation's solid nowadays.
We did have a run-in with
That's
the
more
Ryan
like
Shogun here at some
After all,
point, but
I've
you
heard
know,
you're someone who transcends fate.
you know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it, and once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the
That's
breaking
why I
point.
wasn't able to get the Pyro
As things
Traveler.
stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
It's been light.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Oh, she's gonna fuel it.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Oh.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
No way! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening!
The Archon of Natlan. A force
Dude!
reckoned with.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Secrets of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Teresa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age,
They're gonna fight, they're gonna fight, they're gonna fight.
Must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
God! My god! Holy crap! Oh my god, they're actually showing us the fight. Dude! The Honkai Impact reference! Yo, did that same move in Honkai Impact? Oh my god! Dude, you're kidding! When she was fighting the Hersher of the Void? Oh my god. I'm pulling both of them. I'm pulling both of them. Dude, I'm freaking out right now. Oh my god, I know the community is going wild over this cutscene. Oh, no way. Crap. Oh my god. Oh, she got him. Oh my god. Dude, he got back up. He's gone, isn't he? Yeah.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
That was the best cutscene. That was the best cutscene I've ever seen in this game. Oh my god.
Are you alright, Archon?
I need to... I need a second after that. I need to scream at my friend. Dude, okay. I may not remember where that Kachina move was from, but I remember where that attack's from. I remember where that's from. I'm gonna show you guys this right now. I'm gonna show you.
Is the Mountain Lions, a militant group.
Never let you go. Let me figure out where it happened. Dude, I just need to figure out where she did the move. Was it here? It was here. It was here. I need to show you. It was the same exact move. It was the same exact one. Right here. Look. You see that move? You see that move? It's the same, dude. Dude. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was... I love this game. I love this game.
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
I need to calm down. I need to...
And how much does he know about Natlan?
I need to calm
The
down.
Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Among
Not
us.
necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
I love
Head out
Natlan.
right
I
now.
love Natlan.
Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Are we gonna see him at
Natlan's
all
strength
for the
has
rest of the
never
quest?
rested solely in its Archon.
What's she doing?
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
What's she doing?
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a
Lament!
picture when I could still turn my hair into flames.
Lament!
Too late now.
Oh, she can't do that anymore? Oh,
I
that's right.
just
She sacrificed her
hope
power.
the others have a safe journey.
Shoot. I'm sorry, I can't get over that fight. I'm gonna like keep bringing that up. That was them, wasn't it?
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Kachina doesn't have that much time.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Yeah, she almost beat
Once we
him.
find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emma really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Are we gonna have to fight him at some point? Battlefield of Ice and Fire. A great amount of strength is needed to support one's position. Natlan is not disappointing. This has been my most awaited nation, and I can see now that there's a reason why it was. This is great. Although I was really excited for Pyro Travelers, so I'm a little bit bummed out that we never got them this update, but, you know, hopefully it's like a big Archon quest. Like think Star Rail. Like, I'm hoping it's something like that. Like a full-on cutscene and stuff. That would be great.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them.
Oh, like in the trailer.
Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines. Off we go. Carving waves.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
It started draining my thing because I couldn't swap over.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Archon's orders, get it,
My friend
give it.
Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hand it over.
But someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there. A mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Hand it over. Music's fire in this nation, though. I gotta admit.
The nature of battle is unpredictable.
They went hard
You
with
never
it.
know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Quichi.
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Wyna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river, but the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
got
know
a
who that
keen
is.
eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Well, that's probably him right there. No Pulpa video on like the full thing.
From the cliff tops.
The only person here doing that. I'm gonna see like how far we are.
Are you Vichama?
I'm just curious. It's not like I'm in a rush or
That's
anything.
me. Did you need something?
You tell me about Kachina and the Spirit Speaker's Stone.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
Yeah, we're getting there.
If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
I think. We're not even halfway there.
You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request.
Jesus.
After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Alright.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
I'll go to the bathroom really quick. Second. Back, and it's getting dark out, so I'm going to close this.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find
Should
Kachina's
also probably
ancient
plug
name,
in my phone since
it's
it's
only
dead.
right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are
You
you
got it.
saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
Oh,
By
yeah.
creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh,
I'm not following.
what about the second thing you needed?
I'm kind of following.
I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Okay.
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Okay.
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
We are. Down here.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Yeah, I have that.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Brooke is the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go
Oh,
talk
this
to the
guy.
traveling merchant Bichon.
Look at him. He's got the little magnifying glass thingy on his eye. Dude, this music's amazing. Like, actually. It's actually so good.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect.
So you have another one?
Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that?
No
I
way.
did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect.
Perfect! Thank you.
She keeps copying me!
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Oh, deal.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him, then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves
I
together.
think they're gay.
Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss.
Then,
But
yeah.
on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
It was Malcolm, wasn't it?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
It was an impossible situation. Doesn't sound like it was his fault.
Oh, you're not wrong. but it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But, anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Get back. This is nice. Oh.
Did you get everything?
Yes.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The
That was 5
Pyromon
years
said
ago.
all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okay. What's he mean by fragments?
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Oh.
As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Okay.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Grab these. So far, so good. That doesn't sound good, though.
Whoa, monsters
Yeah,
incoming!
really.
Watch out, everyone!
This is where you fall.
Dude, this new world level's no joke.
Check this out. That's
Either that or these new enemies just suck. Oh my god.
Let the world collide!
Freaking Arlecchino is about to die.
Transfixed.
Clear the area! The show begins! Ah.
I think I got this. So these guys do the fighting. Yeah, never mind, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Dude, not cool. I need Arlecchino's freaking what's my oh, I have it.
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
I need a better team to fight with, dude. It's the world level. Living the world level.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Come on. Are there more enemies? Oh, no. It's just... Ooh. Is this the last one? No. This is it. Getting it?
Quick, take it.
Go, go. And now we need to do that again.
Name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right.
Yeah, this isn't going
Power
well.
of the abyss is getting stronger.
Turn it off.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
I'll buy you some time.
Thank you.
Are we gonna... Yeah. Oh, space. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
Ah! I stopped for a second. Go. Go. Come on. Come on. Can I just hold... I can't just hold it. Whew. Didn't realize they were gonna make me do that.
Hanging in there?
I can't hold them back much longer.
No, why can't I find him? Why?
He's dead.
We can't wait
He's
anymore.
gone.
Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seed Lolly. Get back!
Oh, dude.
Chaska, wait!
Oh, shoot. She shot the thing. Did she break the stone?
What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The
Destroyed.
stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Oh, no way.
Huh? This is...
Oh, what? I thought he got the ancient name. What is that?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Oh, it's like a ley line
Swing a sword.
thing. Yeah.
To say a few last words.
Ley lines.
Sure.
Too bad.
I see
Probably
rip chowns in the
hear
back
them.
there.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
Oh, he's dead.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
The rip chow's got him. Oh,
Was that a memory?
it's a ley line thing.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better, Vichama?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah.
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
More courageous way.
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the bone, A portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Can I get to that volcano?
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Hopefully. Oh, it's her sister.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
She did call herself Chaska's sister just now, but it feels like there's more to the story.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
Oh,
she
really?
was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of...
We're getting closer to the end of the quest.
So Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Speaking of siblings getting older, guys, my brother
No
turned
wonder
14
you tried to
like...
talk us out of going to the Night
What is it?
Kingdom.
So, 20
Chaska
2
even
days
said
ago.
That wasn't like you.
So, you know, go on my channel, go down to the other channels, links on there, go to AIOF, and go tell my brother happy birthday. So, it's his birthday 2 days ago. He turned 14. So, go say happy birthday to him.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses!
And she's got a point.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then, you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault.
Oh.
I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
What happened?
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals.
I thought you just meant like lose control.
Natlan.
As in
I
like
need to display
when we're
qualities that make
in,
me worthy of this nation.
you know, that place.
I also told you that
But
managing
just
your
like, you know, you
condition
could
is
lose
equally
control, but
important.
I guess
Sometimes
that's the
you
thing.
have to make
Okay.
sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Yeah, right. You feel threatened?
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, you're really going to go?
She pulled that move
No matter
out.
what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Ooh. She pulled that move.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
They act like they're related by
I
blood.
said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone Gift Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
There's so many like similarities to monster
Might need a
animals.
few more pieces than you
I
remember.
love it.
Huh?
Explain the sequence of events.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later.
Who's that again? I'm gonna Google that name. Oh, it's the pink-haired girl from the animated trailer. There's, what the? It opened up my YouTube tab. Yeah, okay, that's the pink-haired girl from the animated trailer that we got. What our characters are there? There's... No, the only one we haven't really seen yet is Xylonin? Xylonin? I don't know, the Geo girl. And then Ororon? Ororon? Block Q? This is a block Q. I'm probably butchering those names, but yeah, you know what I'm
Stay
talking
safe
about.
out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
That Ororon guy was with Capitana in the trailer, so I wonder when he's gonna show up. And when he does show up, I wonder, like, you know, what he's gonna be doing. Before I end the stream, too, when we finish the Archon quest, I do want to run around. I want to fight the new bosses really quick, the 2 new bosses. Maybe do a run of the new artifact domain. This one. What's this one? Oh, it's that, duh. It's probably the books, yeah. And then teleport waypoints and that stuff I'll get off stream. You know, which one's gonna be the set for Milani? Is it this one? Probably that one. This one's probably gonna be for, like, Kachina. This one sounds broken, though. For, like, any of the characters that use Night Soul, that sounds like it's gonna be really good. For, like, all of them. So. I mean, there's that. Might have to farm that for my Milani. Ooh, do I have, like... No. Let me see this. Let's level this up, actually. That will probably help our damage output a tiny bit. Super shy, but wait a minute while I'm looking mine. Also, like, it doesn't give me the little pop-up anymore. It just tells me down here, like, you know what I get back. So we got level 40 on the level 40 character. We got just some basic artifacts on her right now to kind of hold her over. Let's... I can't do quick configuration. Data collection, can I... What? Oh, because it's still trying to, like... Okay, they're still, like... Shit, I was just gonna equip some random stuff on her. Do I have any, like... Yeah, they don't have any of the like, recommended stuff yet. I guess I'll just throw in Gladiator. Just play it safe. Can never go wrong with Gladiator, I feel like. Super shy, but wait a minute while I'm looking around. Just throwing artifacts on her right now. I'll build them off stream probably. Like tonight. Probably be a playing that tonight. Oh, come on. Boom!
Right here.
And Katrina's ancient names and not. I thought there was like a thing on there. Look, it's like a little icon on the map, but it's not showing me what it... Assuming it's for the door, but like... Maybe I wasn't zoomed in enough. Who knows?
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
What happened at the stadium?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Itano showed up. You learn of the Power Archon's battle against the captain as well as her sacrifice.
We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power?
Amazing
Won't they try to
cutscene.
take advantage of the situation?
So good. Felt like I was watching a
That's
movie
why
there.
it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Thank you, Yansa.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
I'm still mad they made her Electro.
I
She should have been
worried
fine.
about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Here we go. Give us another good transition. Oh, okay. Or you just cut.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
I feel like... Oh, it is. Anyways, what I was gonna say, I feel like it would be fun to, like, maybe not, like, design the props or anything, but to, like, decorate the rooms. Like, decorate places in the game. Like, if I worked for Hoyoverse, that I would probably be doing that, like, just placing props around the rooms and stuff. That sounds like a fun job.
Good eye.
I always have fun doing that
This
in,
is
like,
where I store
you know,
all
Roblox
the
Studio,
various
UEFN.
mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never
I
seen
love
this
just, like, placing
before.
props around, making everything
There's
look
so many things
nice.
in here.
Like the teapot room,
Looks
you
like
know?
there are items from every tribe.
I feel like it would be
Collecting them
fun
must
to
have
just
taken
take
a
the
lot of
take the
effort.
models, put them in the
I
room.
suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items do a far better job of preserving
guys see that
those
giant
stories
hammer?
than our own memory. Now, I still have
There are, like, some blue light
preparations to make
bulbs
for
too,
the
that looks pretty
ceremony,
cool.
so feel free to take a look around in the
Also, I
meantime.
love how her hair still
If you're
glows
curious
up in there.
about an item,
I like the
I'm
blue
more
light
than
bulbs.
willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Yeah, I'm curious about that hammer. Examine the mementos within the room. Where's the hammer? There it is. Observe belt. Oh, that. Oh, I can't observe the hammer?
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The
It
Collective
is.
of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Oh, where's the outside? I have to say.
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
Honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy seeing her in the game finally. I felt the same way seeing Linny and Lynette when we got to Sumeru, but like, crazy, actually. I don't really care that much for the fishing equipment. Let's hear about the talisman and then we'll talk to her.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Was it? Okay.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
A little bit.
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot.
Love Natlan.
Does every item hold a
Love
special
this
memory,
place.
just like Atea's talisman?
Seems like it. I mean,
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
oh,
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
I don't either.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
Sumeru. I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly.
But Sumeru, if I had to
Even
pick.
at the end of your journey,
I
the
love Sumeru's
things you
story.
experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a
I love the
portion of that
Inazuma
journey,
storyline too.
and you would
Inazuma
likely
gets a lot of
make
hate. I
very
love
different
Inazuma.
decisions, and eventually arrive at a very
It was my
different
favorite nation. I think
destination.
Natlan's already
The
taken
future
that
is
spot
the same
already
way.
though.
It
Just
exists even though it has yet to come to pass.
been so good so far.
We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there
Inazuma
are
got
those
bumped
with the
down to
power
second
to
place.
foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Yeah, I mean,
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
so ancient names record the past.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless
I
eras
see.
can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan?
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man
Also, how do you
with
say
no
her name?
special power.
Mavuika?
After he ascended to the divine throne,
Mavuika?
he used it to borrow power from the heavens and
I don't know.
establish the rules of Natlan.
Mavuika.
Namely, a framework through
Mavu-
which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood.
Mavuika? I don't
By
know.
holding the
I'm gonna wait
pilgrimage,
until I hear someone say
we're
her
able
name.
to determine the strongest
Or I'll just
among
look it
us.
up.
And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules.
This is definitely like an interesting nation.
Family portrait?
Oh.
Yes.
Aw.
That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute!
I love that.
The two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
He's Paimon?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Forgave them just like that.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences
That's
like
what
that.
family is all about. We're gonna get a
they remind
flashback
me
to that,
of
won't we?
exactly what I'm trying to
Actually, like, reunite with our sibling, aren't we?
This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art.
She's dead, isn't she?
That's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled,
She said that all in
we
the
can
past tense.
Iansan, Mulani, Chaska. Over here, please.
Picking up on the
Place the ancient
context
name up
clues.
there, and then we'll begin.
You got it. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'm kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of nervous to go in here, especially with the new world level and stuff.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
There she is.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina.
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Paimon's just like, hi. Oh, we're listening.
Investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh, what?
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
Oh.
Just knowing you care is more than enough.
Let's hurry up and get in there. Save her.
On the way back, you don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't call it quits now!
She's gone.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
I thought Lumine was
It
talking
means
for a
lot that
second.
you're willing to brave these dangers with me. There's no time to lose, so let's get going.
She sounded like Lumine for a second.
I won't be able to provide much practical support, but I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Alright, here we go. I thought I was trailing her for a second. I was like freaking out. I was about to freak out. Freak out. Freak out. I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know about you guys. Oh god. Maybe I'm not ready. I don't know why I'm freaking out so much about this. It's gonna give me trial characters, right? Because really, it's just gonna be my Farina and my Arlecchino if they don't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it with just them. I can't do this though. Speed him up. Oh, just to be safe, I'm gonna swap to this team. Just to be, yeah, okay, I made the right choice. Let's heal everyone out first. So what, if I have this, I forgot what it's called, the little Night Soul thingy? Not Night Soul, but the, little bar. And I'm not using someone who consumes Night Soul, does that just give me like a Night Soul burst? When I'm playing with them, I don't know how this works. It's gonna bother me. So if Genshin just put these two in the game in this update too.
So we're underneath Natlan
They just put Chaska and
It looks
Yansan
nothing like Paimon was imagining.
in the game
That's
right
because in the
now. We
distant
could just.
past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by
Well,
dragons.
that's
Humans only
thing.
established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So say they could like just give us the whole trial team here. I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
What do you think they just roam down the
Really
open?
long time
Like,
ago. Very few records have survived until now.
no
so
doubt.
no
You see how
one
smart
really
these guys
knows
are?
what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again. So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Oh no, definitely not.
No.
Never expected
It's
it in
going
the
to
first
be
place.
obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventures live for moments like
Then let's
these.
go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Let's do it.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
Yeah, I wonder how.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
So
wow.
basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, I'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as...
Let's go away from this. Stop talking.
Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Just waiting for them to stop talking just in case.
Those guys
This.
look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Attack!
Transfix. Solidify.
Play it's like the Spiral Abyss, and it'll be good. Just gonna treat this like the Abyss. Because we're going into the Abyss, I guess. Then Spiral Abyss, though. Hey, bro, get it. Come over here. Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, get over here. That's why I put on this team for this. Ah, if only I brought Milani with me. Whatever, you know, we'll get to experience it this way.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems
Oh, dang.
really high up.
It's just some mill trolls.
Solidify.
Oh, it's revealed.
Oh, this is where the fun begins.
Gather. As you wish, main for life. Solidify.
I don't want to like drain everyone's health with Farina right now. That's the problem. There we go. I love how Arlecchino just like throws enemies back with that move. Oh. There's no hidden chest in here, I don't think. All right.
Laid bare.
By royal decree.
Yeah, what was I worrying about? World level 9. This is easy.
I will have order.
Transfixed.
Stabilize.
Odds reveal by.
Kill the Law Troll first. Oh, I'll get the Hill Trolls. Oh, there's nothing hidden behind these.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Come on, you can just fly it. I want to hear it. Woo. No! No! Oh, that's stupid. Oh, I've seen these before. I think at least. This looks like the Rifthound things in
The one
Fontaine.
ripped open by the abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do it.
Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's
Push
ready.
her, now. Look at Lumine's face, she's doing it. Please don't let me push Paimon in.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Oh, well, we're in.
Looks
Looks.
like we made it.
It looks
This is the night.
exactly like how I imagined.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal energy everywhere. It reminds me of Sumeru.
Overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
Like the.
From this point forward, everything we know
There's
about
this
the
one
real
place we
world
went to
no
in
longer
this one
applies.
Sumeru
Anything
world
can
quest. It
happen.
might have been the Varnari quest.
Paimon's more worried about how
I
we're
can't
gonna
remember.
make it out.
Might have been that one,
We
but
obviously can't go back the way we
this place
came.
reminds me of that. There was like a little
Do you
boss
see
fight
that
in there
patch
and
of
stuff.
light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
That's way out, isn't it?
Right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Really? Don't try to run away.
You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Who is talking to me?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down.
Hi.
I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Malco! Wait, does that mean you're...
Yes,
Yeah.
my friend Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
It is him.
It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
I can tell. Yeah.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Place does look kind of cool though. I gotta admit. Look at that.
Stick close to
Oh
me.
God.
My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Marina. Okay, he's going too fast.
We won't be able to keep this up.
Oh God, it's cracking.
Let's try another route. This way.
You good? Oh, ow. Oh, whoa.
Not good. More monsters.
Yeah,
We
come here,
shouldn't
come here.
waste our time on them.
Yes, we should. I keep accidentally jumping up on there. I don't mean to do that. They did? Cool. A Zhongli shield will protect me.
Solidify!
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Okay. So looks like in our fight area. It's here. Oh look, footsteps. In front of me. It might have just been my character teleporting back for the scene though. Oh God.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind.
Huh?
It was probably just my imagination.
Everyone like disappeared. And I saw that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the Abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
This is kind of freaky.
Paimon just heard it too.
Come on, shut up.
Keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Talk to Kachina. Kachina, no! Oh. Kachina, they're not real. I think.
here, Kachina! Oh, honey, you made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we
God.
take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go!
Why? Shields don't work on these guys. I forgot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Official. Oops.
Right here.
Feels good to have Trial Kachina back. Unhand me.
Transfixed.
Gather.
Oh my god, my everything has health.
You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here. Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually,
yeah.
I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap with me?
Although we're getting out of here.
I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
We gotta do
That
our.
was the Pyro Archon's theory as well.
We gotta do our.
Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I mean, one is better than saving none.
I agree.
None at all.
We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
If the thing wants her to abandon it and leave, that means we should leave it. The Wyab. The
I
Wyab.
don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
Where's the totem pole?
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
Yeah,
We've already
agreed.
come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
Come on,
It's
Malco.
all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you, Malco.
Thank you for everything.
Everyone keeps saying what I'm saying.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Oh, it was called
Does your
Reunion.
head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine, I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Swap to my Zhongli right now just because my Arlecchino's almost dead. When I get into a fight, I'm gonna just pull out the shield and then pop the Arlecchino out. One Zhongli, you old man.
Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you.
We're here.
Wyab? Can you hear me? Wyab?
Agent of Night's Will.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. Alright,
Let me
get
do my
ready,
thing.
everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too. Do I need to spam space again?
Careful. We've got company.
Oh, or do I have to fight off Abyss Heralds? Wow.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down?
Abyss Lecture. What? Abyss Lector.
He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Already?
You killed Malcolm?
He would have dispersed
Dude.
with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself.
Bring it on. Fight me.
Defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate
Oh, I've beaten a ton of you guys.
will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all of this?
The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? It comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
That's right.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
The duo's back. The duo's back.
Right here!
Pop that shield. Pop that shield. Come on.
Need a surfboard? Amazing! Oh,
Too easy. Too easy.
We actually won!
Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Honestly, he was either weaker, or these characters are just insanely overpowered.
This makes me so unbelievably happy.
Oh.
I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Look at that, they got to fight together after all.
Huh? What's happening?
Oh?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
What's that mean?
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
What does that mean?
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially
Lion?
in a place so overrun with
No, that's not the lion. That's... Is that the original bearer of the name or something?
Seeing you pull it off.
Because he's got the name on him.
Really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Tupac, warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
Oh my god, it's Tupac! Dude, what the hell? That got me so off guard. I've also heard that name before. Dude, it's Tupac.
Since you were able to awaken my
Dude, he's alive.
ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the wild.
Oh my god, that's great. Dude.
Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
I heard Tupac and I just started laughing.
Me?
Caught me so off guard. Wait, what?
As long as
Under the name, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom. Oh! As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame.
its blaze will become one with our vision for
She's gonna unite all 6 tribes to fight
even amid
and save
everlasting
Natlan.
darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
I'll give him a fist bump. Give Tupac a fist bump. Never thought I'd be saying that while playing Genshin. Never thought I'd be saying that ever, really. Oh.
What's wrong, Mualani? Ah, so many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew.
Oh.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining.
Yeah.
Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first.
I agree with Kachina. Let's do that. Paimon's just floating in there. Am I not doing anything? Am I just watching this? Okay. I thought it was gonna have me like spam spacebar again or something.
Wyatt? Wyatt? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Yay!
My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Wyatt.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
Dude, you think that a year from now we're gonna be in
I
Snezhnaya?
know we've never met before, Wyatt, but I just wanted
Well,
to
maybe
say
not a year from now,
you
but
for
in like
encouraging
roughly a
Kachina.
year.
It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Oh.
What's going on? An earthquake?
Yeah, we need to leave. Go. Start running now.
We're out of time.
Go. I can see the crack. It's that way. Go.
Quick, we need to
Oh,
run.
shoot. Go. 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 It's a Sealy!
The Sealy opened the way for us!
Go. Go. Thank you, Sealy. Oh, my plane. Oh, God. Let me go. 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 Onward. Onward. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Go. 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 Oh. Oh, my God. Run. Run. Run.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
Wait, what?
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck.
Is it? Oh, it's not showing it, like, in-game. Oh god, my stamina's about to run out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Getting closer! Oh! It's getting closer, it's getting closer, it's getting closer! I made it. Paimon, fly! Paimon, fly faster! Go, Kachina! Oh shoot! Prototype Rancor! No more dual blade! No more dual blade! Jump. Come on, we're making it. We're making it. We have to. No! 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 Oh my god, they didn't. Oh my god, they didn't. Dude, what the heck? I thought we were gonna make that. Dude, what is happening? Darkon?
You've done well.
She got her power back? Wait. Oh my god, she just cracked open that. She just broke open the whole thing. Is there like just a crater in Natlan that leads to that place now?
We're back!
Dude, that was awesome!
The Pyro Archon saved us.
I honestly thought it was gonna end there.
She's not here.
I thought the quest was gonna end with us getting trapped in there. How did she regain her strength? That's what I'm wondering.
Didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber.
That was
What we saw
awesome!
in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all
Dude,
that?
Every
that
great
was
display of
great.
power comes at a price.
That was awesome. I love
You must
Natlan.
feel terrible, Kachina.
I love Natlan.
Just hold
Where's
on.
my phone?
We'll get
Need
you to a
y'all, my
doctor
friend.
soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm completely fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Dude. This is like... Dude, they're already topping Fontaine, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is already better than the entire Fontaine storyline. Just on Act 2. Oh my god, there's no way I'm gonna be able to wait. There's no way I'm gonna be able to wait until freaking 5.1. Can I sit on this? Oh, this is where I'm pulling for the Archon at. Right here, right in that chair. I'm sitting in that chair, pulling for.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here
where
in
did it all
one
go?
piece.
One
I
Piece.
know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Despite the short stint in the Night Kingdom, Mualani and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. But thanks to Chuichi's extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. Treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms.
All right.
That's
That
great.
should do it for now.
Where's all the
Just
stuff,
be
though?
safe. I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
We don't know why though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'll get straight to the point.
So maybe okay.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction.
I figured.
It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Oh.
Huh? No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives.
I always forget that Rift Hounds are part of the Abyss, like until this class, really. Like, we actually see them with the Abyss.
Achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines.
Ew.
Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
And it's been
And
500
at
years.
that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the
Oh, I just had the
Archon
biggest
had a
yawn.
long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories.
So it was Tupac.
Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Oh. What?
That doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that
Oh
long.
no, really, Paimon?
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Well, part of the plan?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right.
Everyone here is going to
You
be
bear the
following.
ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes,
Shalonin.
Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab Mualani.
So all that's left is
In the process, you gained the memories
Kachina.
stored within your name.
Leaves 2 people left. Kachina, definitely, and then she already said the Geo girl's name. Chaska? I don't know.
But we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you?
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Does that mean she's what?
Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Fuel?
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Ah. Don't do that to me. Oh, her consciousness. Dude, it looks like Inkanomiya. Like the big tower with the light.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up.
Oh, she has a pyrovision.
She possesses infinite potential.
Did I ever notice that?
I can see it.
I love how they're actually giving the NPCs visions.
One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Oh. What's that path lead to? Oh, where does that one lead to?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times.
Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will
What's
forge the
happening?
path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed.
She talking to dead
Otherwise,
people?
rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
Dude, that food looks so good.
You're gonna head 500 years in the future
Aw.
to surface the Pyro Archon again?
It's her mom and sister. They are dead.
What about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
Aww.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he
Honestly,
is.
props to Hoyoverse for actually modeling them and getting voice actors for them and stuff.
No matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'm actually really glad that they did that. Dude, how many of these are there?
I'll come find you one day.
Aw.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Next. It's her dad, isn't it?
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
Yeah.
May our children
Oh,
live
it's just a
to
bunch of
see
people.
such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Oh, it's the... What was the
rules
line?
are my legacy.
Voice
They
of the
shall grant
past.
us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Someone explain to me what happened there? What was that whole thing? Maybe we're just not supposed to know. It's in the banquet. Oh, you're fully healed. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Let me go this way. Oh, spin crystal. Is there a spin crystal for that one combat theme I really like? Because I'll honestly change my teapot theme to that.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Is she gonna tell us about the whole, like, losing
Her impulse to
control?
fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes.
Yeah.
I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her so she'd take that impulse out on you?
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your decision.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Barbara. Got it.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They're trying to look out for each other in their own way.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Honestly, me too. Been fighting these guys for 4 years now. The Bat's been fighting them for 500 years. Oh my god, it's this guy. Also, is Paimon even from Teyvat? Like, think about it. Think about, like, how little she actually knows about this world. I mean, she knows a decent amount, but, like...
Huge round of applause
yeah.
to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Yeah! Go Kachina!
Kachina? Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Yes, you could have.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds.
Mm-hmm.
When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Huh. Karma.
Serves you all right.
Yeah.
No sympathy for me.
Agreed. Dude, why's autoplay taking so long?
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still.
Yay!
And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way I'll become a champion coach.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Okay, let's go talk to her.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
Thank you.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite.
I'm on everything's your
You
favorite.
look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Why didn't you get the heroes of the past to join you in this age?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
That's the life you had to leave behind.
You feel lost keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Actually, what I wanted to ask, you're already aware of fate.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give
Always
up
change
on
the future.
here and now.
Change the
And
present,
it's
you change the
precisely
future.
because we
No?
humans cannot know our fate, that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side.
I'll join. Sure.
Whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree
I mean, I
to
did
join
5
us,
bait. I
you
think
will
we
not
found
only
that out,
gain
so.
my full support in your journey,
Natlan is doomed to
but I will
fail. Me
also
being here
forge a
can.
brand new ancient name for
God, I
you.
got something in my eye.
Ancient names
Ooh.
can be forged?
I get an ancient name?
They can. Several strict
I'll
conditions
take one.
must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full.
Oh yeah, I'll take
Your
one.
stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything. I just want to help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out
Oh my
to
god, they're
Shilonen right
clapping in the
away.
back.
She's the one who will forge the name.
Alright.
I've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Act 2 complete. That was. Oh, there's more.
Received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Who's this?
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat
He is
are
here for the
rules,
Gnosis.
not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains,
I know who
we
that is.
cannot
I know who
get
that
it tonight.
is.
She could have dispelled it.
Oh, it's the guy from the trailers.
You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
Or Oron. However you say his name, that's him.
I'm beginning to
I'm
see
calling
just
it.
how useful you may turn out to be.
I'm calling it, that's him.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
I know who that is. Oh my god. The cornerstone of stars and flames. That. Oh, I love this. I love this nation. Dude. This is great. Let's claim that. Natlan's Archon Quest already. We are literally on Act 2. And I'm loving it. Just this whole nation has been amazing. Honestly. Where's the entrance? It's here. I want to go fight the bosses really quick. And then I'm probably going to stream after this. Because it's been a long time. I've been live for a long time. But dude, that was awesome. Alright, so he's down here, I think. And then off stream and stuff, I'll probably just open up like my interactive map, collect the oculi, all that stuff, you know. Just farm, blah blah blah. I'm gonna wait to do the what are they called? The tribe story quest, whatever they're called, Tribal Chronicles. Yeah, Tribal Chronicles. I'm gonna wait to do those. I'm gonna do another stream for those. And then yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Dude, I'm excited for whatever's gonna happen in the rest of this nation's story. And then we got Snezhnaya after this, finally.
Off we go.
Doesn't even feel like Snezhnaya's. I haven't seen it. We got like about a year. Alright, here's this guy. And then I'm also gonna work on building my Mualani and Kachina off stream. And I think Mualani needs this boss's drops, so let's claim that.
Need a surfboard?
Oops.
Overruled.
These pyro attacks. Oh. Oh, I stunned him by doing that. I see, I see. What happens if he doesn't eat them though? Oh, what the? Like the boss theme?
Transfixed.
Dude, the combat theme in this nation's awesome. I want him to eat that though. I want to see what he does. That's what he does. Okay.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Oh my god. Oh, ow, that hurt. God, come on. We'll destroy these. He's down. Get him. I'm sure there's an achievement for finishing him off when he's down, right? We'll get it. We're gonna get that achievement. Watch, we're gonna wait for him to do that attack again. Oh, not that one. Come on, eat your food. Eat your food, eat your food. There we go. Oh, I killed him with that. Oh, I didn't even get an achievement for killing him with that? Look at that, 3 drops. Honestly, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Okay, and now we got this boss over here. Okay, this one's gonna take a little bit to get to, but that's fine. Oh my god, it was the wrong... Alright, Mualani needs that drops. Kachina needs these drops. Okay. And then there's also the, you know, there's also the, plants and stuff, but we'll get those when we get those. Time to teleport. I love you.
Right here.
What?
Right here.
Hey, there we go. So watch, watch, watch. This is the strat. We climb until we're about to run out of stamina. Right, right? Climb until you're about to run out of stamina, and then you just boop. And then you boop.
Onward and upward.
Boom.
Top, twirly.
See that? And it's below me. How do I get down? Oh. Didn't have to climb up this at all. While we're here though, let's get the teleport. That's over here. Oh, crystal fly. And a shrine of death. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Woohoo! I really like how statues of the 7 replenish it too. Anyways, let's go fight this guy. Destroying it using elements that react with pyro. So Hydra. Basically just him with Hydra. Or hit a thing that he spawns in with Hydra. Ooh. God, this guy does damage. Oh god, what is that? He shrunk! Oh! Oh! No, Mulan! I hit that. Get him. Get him, bird. Or not birds. Get him, little guys. God dang! Dude, I'm dead. Who does this guy think he is? Dude, okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna use this time to heal. My god, this boss, dude. I might actually have to swap to my Arlecchino team. Dude, I can't dodge these! Oh my god. Dude. Teleport away. I need to use my actual Arlecchino team for this. World level 9 is no joke. Oh my god, Freena's dead. Forgot about that. Dude, the fight starts before I even get into the arena too. That's stupid. There we go. That's better. That's what I like to see. Heal my brain up. Oh, break that, break that. Okay, bro. It's not that deep.
By royal decree.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Strike a pop. Oz reveal back.
There we go. Look at that. We got him. Also, still a bit of a challenge, though. Yeah, I just okay. So those were the bosses. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here then. We did the quest, we did the bosses and stuff. All that's really left for me to do, I think, at least, is you know, just like chest farm, Oculus farm, get the waypoints, and then these, which I'm gonna do these on a separate stream. So yeah, I'll do this on a separate stream. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, turn on the notification bell, that you will be notified next time I do go live. Yeah, you can stop in and say hi, you know, just chill out, watch me play throughout the quest, watch me freak out at all the insane stuff that happens. I love Natlan. Been waiting for this nation for so long, ever since like I first started the game. I'm so happy it's finally here, and it did not disappoint at all. I'm so excited for the next update, which isn't even for like another 40 something days, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be for this one. So like I said, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So goodbye.